I have a feeling we're not done throwing things on the field this season in the SEC. It feels, given that the refs are getting worse every week,
that last game in November might be fun.
Oh, if it's going to pop off, it'll be rivalry week for sure. It'll come to a head then. Somebody will get screwed that week, and there will be no more patience left in the SEC
who I
for
hope
that.
it is.
Who you hope gets screwed?
Yeah.
More likely to be South Carolina. They seem to get the run end of it every time. But they'll be playing Clemson, so.
Anything to help Dabo.
Dabo. Well, I have a list again.
Yes. We love a good list.
Put the breaking news
Surprise, surprise.
little thing up there.
I'm almost to the point that I can do a ranking of the list I've done so far.
Wow,
That'd be pretty good.
like an end of the year thing there.
Very meta, yeah. That's our lowest numbers yet. So this one's a little meta in a way too. That this is very much related to this content creator job. On top of that, I managed the social media pages. I don't have a team doing that, but I also did that for It's a Southern Thing. And I did that for years with the Daily Mountain Eagle stuff. So it's been 12 years of reading internet comments. Somehow I'm still alive. It has almost turned my brain to mush, but it's still somewhat functional.
So proud of you.
Yeah, it's rough. I don't know. I think you could probably take a poll of people who are social media managers and compare like their faith in humanity against just the general public, and it would be so much lower.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Would have to be.
yeah. Just about everyone has the internet, but the loudest people on the internet are the dumbest people in society.
That's my favorite part about the internet.
Yeah. That's the unfortunate thing.
I love it. I love seeing just how dumb somebody can get.
It's a lot.
I like it to a certain extent.
At a certain point, it just
As long as I'm
kills
not the target of the stupidity.
Yeah.
If I can sit back from afar and just watch it.
Yeah, that's a lot better for sure.
So I have a list of the 5 most annoying types of comments that I see over the years, and these are just categories. I feel like most super annoying comments fall under this. Not necessarily rude. Rude is its own separate thing. Rude and mean, and those just come and go, and especially vary by platform. Like Facebook is very toxic for boomers. And then Instagram seems to be very toxic for 30-year-old men who like to harass fitness influencers and fat people just for existing. And then TikTok is a whole different level. Like you'll get roasted by like the youngest audience, but they won't go to the comments. They'll like then imitate you in their own video.
Yeah.
Like it'll be a parody of this old person that did this cringy video.
Good.
They're making content off of the hate, and that's
smart.
That's you can make a living doing that.
That's
I guess.
smart.
They will green screen the heck out of you.
Yeah, they will.
That is
They
smart.
will.
People tend to hate things together.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
hate the similar stuff.
I think it's unfortunately a natural human reaction sometimes when you see something you don't like and you're like, I want to be validated in my hatred of this and find out if I'm the only one that doesn't like it. Am I the weird one here, or is there other people don't like it too?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ever like really dislike somebody, but everyone else gets along with them, and you're like, what's the deal? This person is terrible.
Yeah.
And then finally they realize it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get that all day on Facebook.
Right. There's a whole thing that pops up now. They're like called snark pages, and they mostly exist on Reddit, but they're groups of people who hate on creators that really they span mostly, I think, TikTok and Instagram. But it's a lot of like mom influencers and family vlogger type stuff. Because I feel like you've really opened yourself up.
Yeah.
And you may
People
not be
really
presenting.
hate those.
Yeah,
and I do too.
But you're creating a parasocial relationship with people. So just as much as you're going to grab people that love you and think they know you, you're going to grab people that don't like you too.
Yeah.
And I've got news for you.
It's natural.
Page coming soon, Bubba.
What's that?
I said I've got a page coming soon just for you.
Do you?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna create one of these?
Oh, absolutely.
We've got some super popular ones that live in Alabama. There's one couple up the road in Winston County, I think.
Yeah.
Winfield.
Yeah.
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 Really?
I'm gonna be
They're
honest
actually
though.
pretty funny.
There's no way that was the first time that guy had Texas Roadhouse. It's just no way that was the first time he tried the rolls.
Well,
Shane leaving a mean comment.
oh, did you go? Did
You
you
did?
go?
You're
Are you in one of the snark comments or?
I'm a
snark-
former internet troll.
Okay.
Yeah, I love it too, man.
They'll pop up in my
Yeah.
feed, and I'll be like, I know why this is in my feed. And I'll click
it's
the
somebody
comments and
I
be like,
really
yep,
know-
that's why it's there.
If it's somebody I know and like they've posted something and I see there's 20 or 30 comments
Yeah.
and somebody's just taking it way out of context, nothing makes me happier than just jumping in there on that person's side, like defending whatever idiotic comment they made.
Yes, that's the best.
And just watching it grow.
And the people that attack you because they don't understand that you're making a
trolling.
joke. Yeah, the best place to do that is like the local news.
Oh, for
face-
sure.
Oh my
Facebook.
god.
Community pages.
You're
It's
an
a
old veteran
jackpot.
there.
It's
You're an
just-
old veteran there.
Yeah.
I said, you're an old veteran there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah,
Daily
but-
Mountain Eagle hates to see an Eric Nix commented notification pop up.
Yeah, I'm coming after you.
You know, there's nobody manning those pages either. They'll probably see that notification 3 days later after it popped off. And
Here he is.
they got a mess to clean up.
Yep.
Get them riled up a little
Oh
bit.
man. So yeah, I got a mix here. The fifth one, people who act like we're not, the comment section is not for the creator and they're addressing just everyone else. Like I saw one today, it was like about a Dallas or Houston video, and they were like, does this guy own a map? And it's a comment on my video, and I just replied, no, he doesn't. But like, who are you talking to? Like, this is the comment, like, address it to me.
Yeah.
Who are you talking to?
You got to ask
See,
somebody.
yeah, I see that on YouTube a lot.
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot.
Yeah, it's just like,
If there's a disassociation there.
it's not a comment on a video is not a message board or a bulletin board outside the grocery store for everyone to post what they want and walk by.
Right.
Are you sure?
Yeah. There are things like that exist. They're called message boards. But like the comment section of video, that's like the create. I
You're
look at that
commenting
as-
on the person that made it.
I look at
It's their
that, and
page.
y'all probably do too. We're doing this for a while with Pass the Jar, and then you having the Facebook page for Bowl 64, which is probably got to be the biggest digital footprint for the business, right? Is the Facebook page.
Yeah, probably.
So you see the comments sometimes as like your feedback space. When you're making something for the public, that's the best way to get response back. But then they're just like, imagine you got
People's
your
opened up a Reddit in
right
your
Exactly.
comments.
Imagine your evaluation went to somebody and they just start talking to another manager in the middle of your comment section. Like that's what that feels like. It's like, who are y'all talking? What are y'all? I'm
Yeah,
right
I don't
here.
think they-
Bring it
Acting
back
like
to
I
center.
can't read these comments. I'm getting a notification that you're talking about it.
I think they feel like it's TV or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I think that's probably those are people that
It's
probably
actually,
leave very
yeah.
mean comments sometimes too because they've completely disconnected that this is a real human being that
Yeah.
just can read my comments.
It's just entertainment.
Yeah,
But to that guy's question, who does own a map?
that's a well,
No, well, I
a
guess.
physical map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rare.
He didn't say, does this guy not have a map app on his phone?
That's a good point.
Several.
He said, do you not own a map?
Several. So many that the wrong one will open up sometimes. Like, no,
Hey,
not you. And
This
close it
guy,
out. Let me get to
this
the right
guy
one.
not got an atlas?
I got a
Used
globe.
to.
Got a
Yeah.
globe at the house.
Yeah.
I had an Alabama map that I
This
got at
guy
a
ever
rest
seen a
area for
globe?
free. Somewhere. I don't know where that's at now. Cracker Barrel used to give them away.
Give a what? A map?
Map of the USA, interstate and major highway system.
I keep, for whatever reason, I keep a little gas station Alabama map with me a lot of time. I like to
Good to have.
Just
No,
nostalgia.
not with me in my vehicle.
Pull
I
it
don't
out
have
right
it.
now.
pocket.
I don't
Pull it out
have
right now.
I don't have it right now.
Does he own a map? Yes.
Yeah.
Is it on him right
Several.
now? Yes.
Yeah, I would have never got here if it wasn't for carrying that map.
I'm talking like right at the end because GPS became popular, like, and you could get them for fairly cheap 2 or 3 years later. But when we graduated high school, me and two other buddies just took all of our graduation money, went on a road trip, and this was 2004. So we had to buy an actual atlas, one that had like state by state, and it was like laminated. We got it at Walmart, and so we enter a new state, flip it over, and then we were looking at the map. Like that was the very last time we really traveled with the map.
And man, if you got, don't give it to you idiot, buddy,
No, that's for
because
sure.
they're gonna mess everyone up.
Yep.
Rookie mistake
Yep.
there.
Yep. Which is impressive, the fact the interstates are labeled so well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if you're on a long distance trip. Like it's going to tell you the next major city you know you're going through.
Yeah,
It's wild. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
you-
definitely got turned around in Cincinnati. not a great town to get turned around in.
No.
Probably not.
Cincinnati sucks.
I wouldn't imagine.
Does it?
It sucks.
I can see that.
It was rough. Oh man, you're like, there's no nice part of Cincinnati. This is just all garbage.
Get us out of here.
Yeah,
Your
I've
buddy's in
never
the
heard
back, like
anything
where
positive
just
about it.
fingering it on the map.
Exactly
Yeah.
yeah. And trying to turn around on like find a way to turn around on an interstate in a big city you've never been in before.
I'm panicking in that. I'm moving the paper with us at that point. I'm panicking.
Yeah, it's the worst feeling.
Yeah, it's got to line up right.
Yep.
What drove me crazy was the cities that would have like the roads running adjacent to the interstate.
Oh,
And you would
those
have to
little
get on
service
those
roads.
to turn around and stuff.
Yeah.
If I see that, I'm like,
Yes.
nope, we're just
Those
going to
throw
keep
me
driving.
off of my GPS today. Yeah.
It's like
Do you
it's almost
remember-
picking you up on those roads.
Yes, it is.
Do you remember when they built 22, finally finished it, and you would drive on it, it looked like you were on a lake or something?
Yes. Yes.
No roads at all.
There's a road in Huntsville that has been there for a while that does that to me still. And
Really?
Atlanta, somewhere near the Truist Park, it does that. It's weird. You think Atlanta, they'd have it in the system by now.
There's a road out in Hayden that GPS will 100% the office you and put you straight in a pond.
It's not good at all.
Yep. You will
But
be
like you
driving
could go
down
to
a
satellite
2-lane.
images and see it.
Well, you'll be driving down a 2-lane and everything's good, and it'll tell you keep straight when the road goes to the right, and you're like, "That's dirt. Don't think I should."
Yeah, I don't think I should do it.
You think-
Okay, I'm
It
going.
used to be like a cut between you could get from Hayden to I'll think of the name of it here in a second, like somewhere around Locust Ford or something like
Yeah.
that, and like cut down your drive time by like 25 minutes. But apparently, nature took over and put a pond on it.
You would think that the GPS company would maybe get an alert that's like, all right, we've either missed a road here or in the last 3 days, 400 people have driven into this pond.
Yeah.
Either way, it's something we need to look into.
Doing 45 down a
That
dirt
pond
road.
is slapped full of cars.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
just
couldn't stop. GPS was telling me.
I
ain't a
mean,
frog
I
left in
do
town
what it
over there.
says.
They are gone. The fourth one, this is the one I share with y'all as an example of this list here, was people that comment this all the time when you're talking about Little Debbie's. They're like, do you have any idea what chemicals are in that? Or like literally
Yeah, it's called
anything that's not a
MSG.
vegetable that you just grew in your own yard. They'll come
it's-
in at
yeah,
full force.
Delicious.
Yeah, to answer your question, no, I don't have any idea, but gonna eat it.
I mean, I could read the label and it would tell me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't still know what half of them are.
Yeah.
But
Words are way too big.
I also don't care. Also, I think I ate mud when I was a child, so I don't.
Yeah.
I know for a fact I've done that.
I think
I
everybody at
genuinely
this
thought a
point
mud
knows
pie.
what they're eating.
Exactly. That's
Was
exactly
that,
what it was.
I'm going to make this pie and I'm going to eat it too.
It's disgusting.
I hate it.
Then you try to get my dog to eat it.
Man, yeah, mud ain't no good.
And you know dirt.
And it don't
We
matter how
established that
fresh it is
already.
neither.
Oh yeah,
What would be the best dirt for a mud pie if you had to eat a mud pie?
probably clay, some kind of clay.
That's
People
just
do
too
eat clay.
thick.
They do.
So,
Yeah.
It's just too thick for me.
Nah, spread it thin, little crust,
like a layer cake.
Yeah.
like a little cake,
Yeah.
little clay cake.
What topping are you going with on your clay cake?
I've never thought about this.
Like some shaved grass.
Yeah, I was about to say, what kind of grass are we
It had
using?
to, yeah, I was thinking that.
Like
You
a
ever,
fresh Bermuda?
maybe
Yeah,
some of
yeah,
that rabbit
Christmas.
tobacco stuff that tears like paper kind of. You ever had that?
You want to get Les Miles on the phone?
Yeah, that's a good point.
The expert.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, he only likes one kind.
It's whatever they
Pretty
got
sure
down
it's
there.
Yeah, chemical people just don't. The all natural people.
They act like they're trying to tell you this for your goodwill, but
You can
in reality,
almost-
it's like, you know what? That's your opinion.
You
Just
can
keep it to
almost
yourself.
smell those
No,
people
they're
too when you
telling
see that
you-
comment.
Oh yeah.
They're
know that's
telling
a
you so that
natural
everyone
odor.
knows they don't eat it.
Yeah.
That's why they're telling you that.
Yeah. You don't have to. You can just scroll right by that.
They've also always got the ribbon on their profile picture of whatever the hot topic of the month is.
Or a flag, or just whatever.
Those
Yeah.
people, I found they usually have a cat as their profile picture.
Not
Me
even
and-
their cat, neither like an animated cat.
You can,
Like Felix the cat.
you know,
Garfield.
there's a gauge, like there's a scale of what kind of profile pictures a person has as to what level of crazy they are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Political, it could go anywhere. It can be very crazy, or most of the time crazy.
I mean,
American flag and toss
the
up.
AI,
Toss up could be a
Depends if you-
veteran, or it
yeah.
could be
yeah.
a wolf. No good.
Stay away. Stay away.
No, wolf's bad.
the wolf
Stay
that's
away
on the
from that.
t-shirts.
If it's a
Definitely
lone
don't.
wolf.
Definitely don't go in there at night.
No.
Yep.
For women, it's either I found the meanest ones on Facebook is either their profile picture is a cat or it's an older woman and she's off centered in her profile picture, like it was like a scan.
You only see
picture
like
and
half her face.
Yeah, like it's just not cropped correctly. For men, it's
And her cover photo is
a
the
wolf
same
or a
picture?
lion or a tiger.
A lion.
In a really
Lion's good.
cheesy
Yeah.
quote,
Like the
or
Jesus line with
It's
the crown?
just if it's a selfie side, it's like he
great
took it
image,
himself in his pickup truck at a very low, unflattering angle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's got Oakley's on.
Yeah. He's got bad sunglasses on and bad beard or haircut. Just
Whatever.
bad choices
Yeah.
all around.
Everything's
He's
bad.
for sure divorced.
A friend and I did
Yeah, he got one of
research.
them goatees that go like this right here.
Yeah.
usually.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like a perfect circle.
If he's not
He makes
divorced,
videos yelling into the camera about
Yeah.
whatever the hot topic is.
if he's married, he's still sliding into the Facebook comments of the local weather girl
Yes.
That's every morning.
That's the guy.
every morning. That's that guy.
Yeah, he wears a lot of sleeveless shirts.
Yeah.
Crew cut.
Huh?
Crew cut.
No, he got one of them disconnected side part joints for sure.
Ooh,
Yeah.
hard part.
Same haircut as his 14-year-old son. Usually.
A friend and I did research. He made a post. Was like, tell me if I'm lying or not. The people that leave the most pointless comments typically have an animal in their selfie with them.
Oh yeah, all the time.
So like I started going through like every kind of post I could find, and I went back. I was like, can confirm this is true.
They take a selfie with an animal?
With the animal, yeah, with
Really?
the animal
Like
in
a
the
pet?
picture, yeah.
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 Like I love my dog, but I'm not making my selfie with him my profile picture.
Do you think if he had a Facebook, he would make his profile picture a picture with you?
Yeah, he probably
so.
would.
Yeah.
Your animal.
What's worse?
Just think about that.
Having
Mine
your
would.
pet in your profile picture or two bass
food.
in your profile
Yeah.
picture.
Flipping two bass,
Yeah.
like
You know the pose.
Here's my favorite
Just-
thing.
Yeah, it
staring
would be.
4
It would be,
miles
here's
into
a
the
pizza
camera.
in hopes that somebody brings me a pizza. That would be my dog's. Hands down.
ISO pizza.
Yeah, that's exactly what it'd be. He'd be trying to sell my stuff on Marketplace for pizzas. That's what Memphis would
he's
be doing.
got GoFundMe's up.
Major would have like a picture of like, I don't know, the side of the couch or something. He's like had a seizure when he was taking the picture. He's out there. He's in his own world all the time.
My dog, my inside dog, would definitely have a zoomed in picture of her face with the cover photo the
Yes.
same. Like,
yep.
The cover photo the same as the profile picture.
Yeah.
She'd post stuff like "What doing?"
That's yeah.
Or the people that use their AI generated photos as their profile picture.
Oh my gosh.
Like you're misleading.
I love
Yeah,
that.
my dog does it and turns her into a wolf.
He's just doing like
She's like, "Dang, that's not the image
this-
I was trying to portray."
professional business portrait pictures.
LinkedIn photo.
Like he's got a job as a comms director at some place downtown.
Is that a bow tie? Looking cute.
It's got the green screen behind him, but nothing's actually on the green
Yeah,
screen.
it's just, you can,
It's just green.
It's a grassy field. A bunch of garbage.
oh, number 3, I have simply just sell out. Sell out. I don't get that a lot, but
Oh,
I get-
the comment.
yeah, the comment.
Yeah.
I was confused
Usually
too.
you're calling you a sellout for usually doing almost. It's only when you're doing like a brand deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one right now that Hardee's is still running on Facebook, and the comments are now at this point. They've been running it for a few months, so people are probably very tired of seeing it. But half the comments are now coming in like, "I thought there you go, Matt. Now you're a sellout."
How dare you try to make money to
I
support
know.
your
It's like,
family?
how do you
Yeah.
think people do this?
Yeah.
You know what you ought to do? You ought to find whoever made that comment and find out where they work, and as soon as they get there, call
Just
them
start
and be like,
heckling 'em.
"Oh yeah, this is Jeff. What can I help you?" Sell out and hang up on them.
Real winners don't make money.
Yeah. you working at work? You're a work boy? No, sell out.
Do it for entertainment only.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you mean do this Hardee's deal for free?
Yeah.
They need the help. They
You
need
sell
money.
that sofa for fun, boy.
Yeah, you should roll into their place of employment and get a brand deal.
Yes, take their money. Now I have your job.
Make him be in the ad.
Just
don't
holding
pay
cue
'em.
cards.
Be in the ad or you get fired.
Don't pay them. Yeah, I don't. Luckily, I don't see that a lot, but I see other creators that deal with that too, and it is frustrating. And my thing, I've sold them before is like, we don't have to do this. If you want to pay my
Yeah.
mortgage, we can cut the middleman right out.
Yeah.
and we can just go straight to that.
The only ones that get on my nerves, it's happening a lot lately. You'll follow like a great meme account or something on Instagram, and you're scrolling through, and then are doing ads for like OnlyFans chicks or something.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I'm just in public seeing that now on like I'm looking that up.
Oh, the meme pages posted them?
Oh, yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah. I've had to unfollow like some of the best accounts because it's just 10 straight days of some girl's booty cheeks or something.
Those
I go follow her page, but I unfollow
those meme account. There's like a subreddit for YouTube creators, and I don't ever post, but I just read sometimes, and there'll be people in there that are complaining about something. They're like, well, what's your account? They'll share it, and it'll be like a meme account, and they just get ragged. It's like, all you're doing is just stealing people's content.
Yeah.
You're upset you got demonetized. Well, none of it was yours. Like, what do you think was going to happen?
Just open up another account.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
And they'll just try to like, build it real quick, make as much cash as I possibly can because I know it's about to burn down.
Yeah.
On to the next. And then they just keep doing that.
Yeah.
That's like when we announced we were.
Yeah, it's just a lot of work. And this is super stressful to know like this thing I've built is going to burn down.
Yeah.
It's a matter of when. I don't know how you live like that. Wouldn't sleep.
Yeah. That's
If I knew my
tough.
livelihood was going to be snatched up for sure any day now.
Yeah, you're just riding it.
When Shane and I announced that we were doing this with you guys, people were like, "Oh, they forgot their roots and where they started." I'm like, "No, kind of
Roots.
did what we were
We're
supposed to do."
literally in the same place.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was like, "They're literally
other
our
side
friends."
of the tree.
I was sitting there. I was like, "They're our friends."
Forgot
Like,
the roots.
Yeah.
How dare you? I'm pretty sure my roots might go back here deeper.
Yeah,
They've
we
been here
just
for a
drove
long
across
time.
the county.
like we've watched too many good TV shows to know. Like when they go too long, it falls flat, and we're like,
Shout out
"Hey,
Yellowstone.
it's time to go."
Yeah, you never heard of a spinoff?
Oh man.
Sellouts.
Is that where you came from? We record the show on the other side of the county. Is that what they?
Yeah.
That's the problem.
We went from
Too
Jasper to
close
here.
to the county line
Yeah.
now. Yep.
Yeah.
It is dangerous over here.
No one has ever sold out by going to East Walker County.
no.
That's-
If
thank
anything,
you.
gentlemen, you step down.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, congrats.
Yeah.
We would sell out, but from what?
Yeah. just waiting.
Come home brand deals.
Whatever ad they put in front of this video. That's it. We don't even know what they just showed y'all.
Today's episode brought to you by Windows.
Hello Fresh.
I think we may have mentioned this at some point, but that's a comment. It's more of a direct message that I get a lot of time from people that are like, I can't believe that you just ran this ad on your video. I don't control those. That's a Google. That's
Yeah.
based off your search history.
Yeah, but that's on you.
Yeah. I think we talked about that one time, but those are wild.
Have a conversation with the man in the mirror about that one.
Yeah. Well, it's like you got a teenage child in that house with you uses internet. That's probably what that is.
Yeah.
I got some unfortunate news for you about their interests.
Yeah.
Why
hate
am I
to
seeing
break
this
it to
Uber Eats commercial?
Hate
Well,
to break it to you.
you order.
I've been getting a lot for Cialis.
I think that's just like, we got a gentleman here who's
Well, I didn't understand it because my social media is deactivated and gone right now. So like my ads don't know what to do, but I have been watching a ton of YouTube videos on like World War II history.
Oh, that's it.
And now like I couldn't figure it out for
Yeah,
the
they got
longest
some-
I'm
time.
knee deep in a Cold War documentary right now, and I know I'm just doubling down.
They're
on
sending
those
you life
commercials.
insurance policies too.
I'm waiting on the AARP mail to
USAA.
start up.
I got a call for my wife's Medicaid plan, and I said she's 38. I was like, oh,
She don't need one.
we'll call back soon then.
Talk to
Who's
you in a
just
few
making
years.
sure?
Keep this number on
Yeah.
speed dial. Yeah, wild. The second one, which is somewhat related to the food one, but this one kills me. And this one I saw on It's a Southern Thing way more because we would post articles about different foods and stuff. Like, it may have been Little Debbie, ice cream, whatever, and it never fails. There's somebody like, it's just easy. Just make it yourself. It's so easy. I can't believe you just can't make your own mayonnaise.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Make your own churn your own butter.
You know what's easier than that? Going to the store.
100%.
Yeah.
Sometimes you even got to do that. They'll bring
I
it
bet
to
if
you.
I didn't have a job or family or friends or a life in general, I would be out there churning my own butter. I'd be looking for anything to do.
I mean,
But I don't.
These people waking up, putting an apron on, and just working on a little treat all day long or something.
And
Come
maybe
on.
that's your hobby is making everything from scratch. You don't have time
It's
to do
not
anything
easier.
else.
Don't take it out on us.
Yeah.
let me tell you, when I do like copycat, like fast food stuff that's healthier or whatever,
Yeah.
halfway through it, I'm like, I really don't want to do this
It's so much
anymore.
stuff.
Oh, man, just eat some bland chicken and get it over with. You ain't doing any of that for taste.
No. You go to Walmart right now and get a bag of 20 chicken breasts.
Yeah,
Be
man.
perfectly fine.
Like I did.
Can't even cook them frozen.
I made my own chicken nuggets.
How about things
and I'm
straight
like,
in an
this
air
is
fryer?
rather laborious. Like I don't like this.
Yeah.
Made your own chicken nuggets.
Yeah,
Like you diced up the
ground chicken, breaded them,
Okay.
cooked them, everything.
I think I saw a video with that.
I mean,
How
it
much-
tasted great, but
yeah.
it took me 45 minutes
Significantly
on
less
an hour
calories
walk,
too.
too.
What'd
It
you
looked
call 'em?
impressive, yeah.
Chicken nuggies.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
You had no clever name for it?
No, I'm not that kind of guy.
I've messed our rug up.
Speaking of that, one thing that drives me crazy when I'm doing those little recipes is you have to read 14 paragraphs before you actually get to the
Oh,
recipe.
yeah,
Here's
yeah,
the
you
about
gotta-
me and why I'm doing
That's
this.
all SEO. That's just
You
yeah.
gotta have a story about the first time they had chicken or something.
well, two
Where
things.
chickens came from.
Partially SEO, and also because there's a break every paragraph for an ad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
So more ad placements, the
Making
more
them
money
clicks.
they're making. Yeah. Which is like when I print these stupid articles off for information. This is 10 pages. I only really
We're
need
using
two of it.
them. Yep.
Yeah.
If that's the case, I'm going to start journaling and then leave a recipe at the end.
Not a bad idea.
Should get on it.
Do it.
They don't
Pretty
even have to
untapped
be a good
market.
recipe.
That's the best
Most
part
of them
about
are
it. People
garbage.
don't know. Yeah, you could say, "Hey, this is a recipe for the best chicken nuggets you'll ever have." They could be mediocre.
You're
as
always
all get
looking
out.
up these recipes, but you have no credentials of the person posting.
No,
them.
exactly.
It's just some lady that cooked them.
And there's apparently some. And I'm not into the food cooking world, and I follow some creators, but I'm not like really into it and watching them every time. But there's drama there of like stealing another creator's recipes and then
Oh,
posting
yeah.
it as
Oh,
your
really?
own. Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
like,
that
do you really
probably
think
is a
they
thing.
invented like fried chicken? Like, I don't know how many variations of this like simple dish can you have?
Do you know how many types of the same burrito I've seen from like 20 different content creators?
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, don't send those.
Yeah.
Don't
You
send
got
those folks
burritos
anywhere
in
near
your
a
algorithm.
Popeyes or a KFC.
Hey,
They'll lose it.
some of them are
How
good.
dare you? Yeah.
Made a steak and garlic burrito one time, and it was phenomenal.
You hear that? He's got an algorithm full of burritos.
Yep.
Burrito Graham.
That's wild.
Burrito
man.
talk.
There you go. Burrito talk.
I just got wild rednecks and stuff.
Yeah.
Zach Toppin burritos.
I get on crawfish bowl talk at a certain time of
Ooh,
year.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
about it. That's the only time I get on a food. I just like to see them dump
That's
it
a good one.
and see how good it looks, and then I go to the comments to see if it validates my thoughts on how good of
Yeah.
a spread that is.
What drives me crazy is when I like search like if we're going to a different city or something that we've never been to, and I'm like food in this city, and then like all of a sudden my algorithm's just stuff about that city. And I'm like,
Yeah.
cool.
Speaking of that, the
Didn't
dump,
need that.
saw the video. They dump it out across the table, and I mean, it looked as bland as it possibly could.
Yes.
And the guy like stitches in, and he's just got like this huge can of Old Bay, and he's just smacking it on the table.
Yeah, yeah, missing something very important
Oh
there.
man,
Yeah.
it looked depressing when it hit the table.
Hey, there's this this barbecue influencer that me and my buddy Eddie like send each other videos of his all the time. Just we hate this guy pretty much. We can't
Keep
stand
supporting though.
like we can't stand how the guy talks. Everything is just horrible. It seems like a great person, but it's something about him gets all over us. Right?
Is he younger?
He's a younger dude.
Yes. I
And
know
we're-
exactly
we're-
what you're talking
We're
about.
always sending.
Whoa.
We're always hating on this dude.
Yeah, I meant like I think I know who you're talking about.
I can't remember the guy's name, but
You guys
But
are
we,
getting a little
uh,
too targeted here.
we're sitting in docks
all
down
know.
at Gulf Shores, and the dude walks in,
What?
No way.
and he looked over at me. He's like, "That's the guy." It's like, "Be cool," and I'm like, "Oh my god, yes, that's him." Man, it was so funny. We was cracking up, and then of course he posted a video of there,
Naturally.
and we, of course,
Y'all didn't want to get in on it
made
with him?
fun of
Yeah.
Nah, man, he seems like such a nice
Too many
dude
mean
too.
comments.
I hate that we hate this guy, but we do.
There's just certain people like I've learned, you know, when I see criticism, like it'll be some I don't know why, but I just hate this guy. Like I'll see comments like that sometimes, like and I used to like upset me a little bit, but then I realized there are people like that I feel that way about,
Yeah.
and I just like it's
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
comedian or a musician
If
or a
somebody
creator.
says that about me, I take no offense to it.
Yeah, it's just like I used to get upset, but it's like, you know what? There are people I do the same thing. I've never like posted on the internet,
Of
you know, because
course.
I'm not. I have a life,
Weirdo.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have to understand there are people. That's a natural reaction. These people are just a loser, and they feel like people need to know. I see
comment
them
was
as
they
another
weren't
person in
validated
public.
like we were talking about.
Yeah, I guess they don't have friends in real life.
Because it
to
makes
talk
you
to
feel
about
good
it. So,
to see somebody else say, "Oh yeah,
well,
I hate him. I hate him
that's
too."
a normal thing. It was just like something there I don't like.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see the comment section for this video.
I hope it's all.
gonna be
You know,
great.
anytime
Yeah.
I don't do this often. I try not to
Bring the hate on.
Yeah, this is very rare. I almost put in here, and this is the thing I feel like creators who talk shop on podcasts, because I feel like people don't really want to hear this. I feel bad complaining about this job because it is
You're
great.
always complaining about
but-
it, bro. Just I wish I could do a better job.
This stuff drives me crazy.
What does Shane say? Real job?
yeah.
Real jobs.
Real jobs.
Number one. This one. This one. I still see it all the time. I got this big time on this Halloween video I did about judgment houses, and I specified at the beginning. This is a thing that's mostly, if not entirely, in the deep South Bible Belt. Judgment houses, and it's especially big at a unique type of church that I call Baptist-costal, which is, you could be Pentecostal, could be Baptist, but usually you're a mix.
It's a spicy Baptist.
You're a rowdy Baptist, yeah. You're not a sit on your hands Baptist.
No.
And that's the type of church do in judgment houses usually.
Gonna be some yelling.
And there'll be comments like, "Oh, well, I've
hollering.
lived in the South my entire life. I've never seen this."
First off, that's a lie.
Yeah,
You just ain't been paying attention, maybe.
right. Well, I'll this one in particular I saw that really made me mad about the Halloween video, and I was like, okay. It was a little sassy little like question mark emoji, like, "Oh, I guess you're making it up." And then I click on it, and they're from North Carolina. I was like, "Well, man,
Also, how old? Because
they
those are
look like they might were about my age. They should have known."
lot of
but
them have
again,
gone
North
away.
Carolina's not the Bible Belt.
I also want
That's
to
not
rule
the
that
deep
you
South.
can't claim
It's
the South
barely
if
the
you've got
South.
North in your state name.
Careful, I said North Carolina is fringe Southern, and they about lost their mind.
Well,
I
I'll
was like, do you
take
understand
all
what the
the hate.
fringe is? You're in it, but you're on the edge.
I don't think
You're
you
on the
should be able to
crust.
claim
Thoughts on
Southern
this?
if
Virginia?
you've got North in your state name.
It splits it in half somewhere. I'm not sure where.
They're
but-
the crust bubble.
yeah, they are. Yeah, exactly. Virginia is that bubble on the pizza that it's just. Yeah.
I'd rather have Virginia than North Carolina.
Whoa.
Really?
Whoa.
I mean,
Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got to know more about Virginia because I like North Carolina. All right.
You should meet her.
Oh my God. Maybe I'll take.
I pulled that
Hey.
same line at work today.
Maybe I'll take a train to see her.
Well,
Hey.
well, bring her a pack. She goes through one a day.
Just catch some drops of Jupiter while you're there.
Yeah. Boy,
And say, hey, soldiers.
You know, we
What a
really,
god-awful
we
band.
really went hard on Nickelback when Train deserved it even more.
Yes.
yeah.
If I'm being honest,
If you want,
and Maroon 5 more than any of them.
if you live in the Birmingham area, you could dog train right to their face pretty much every year at the Crawfish Bowl because that's
Yeah.
where they
They
was.
did come a lot.
And Sister Hazel.
That's what she said.
Every
Why does Train have a connection to Birmingham?
Yeah, they recorded a few of their albums at Workplay.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so we're responsible for some of that.
A lot of railroad tracks
live
running
at
through
the
there.
X Lounge.
When I
right?
worked there, there's pictures of them in the studios recording.
Makes
Well,
sense.
folks,
That makes
yes.
sense.
Workplay is a very train kind of place to record, like to have a band to have.
You think so?
Yeah. It's,
It feels grungier to me. Trains feels so
not me.
polished radio rock.
no, Workplay's
Workplay.
well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Workplay
They
just
got
don't
color,
like it
they
belongs
got
right there
colorful
neither.
shapes everywhere. That's
Yeah.
That's your tell.
What is it? What's the word I'm looking for here? Abstract.
Yeah.
abstract.
So it looks like a 1980s PBS commercial. So it
bit.
must be nice.
But like blue and yellow and stuff.
Workplay just don't look like it belongs
It's got
right there on
primary
that
colors
corner.
I don't like it.
and shapes.
Weird vibe.
Looks out of place.
I loved working there, dude. It was so fun.
Working at Workplay?
Did you play there?
God, I took the
Not allowed.
Mostly work.
Not when you're clocked in.
Did play hide and go seek in the little theater room there, though.
Did you?
Yep.
By yourself?
Huh?
That's called hiding on the clock.
That's called stealing company money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that
Little
drives me
fraudulent
crazy.
activity
The comments there. I'm done complaining about them.
What about
There you
this
go.
type of comment on YouTube or any video? Someone will be on there and they'll ask a question that is clearly in the video, but they hadn't watched it. They just seen the
Oh, buddy,
thumbnail,
don't.
the thumbnail, or like the first 5 seconds. Like,
There's nothing I
well,
can do
what
to
about
help.
Texas?
There's
It's
nothing I
like
can do to help them.
No.
2
don't-
minutes in, we have an entire section.
I don't
on it.
even reply to those. I don't. I did a video with Little Debbie thing promoting a shirt at the end of it, and I said, get it at getandplayshop.com. so many comments. Where can I get the shirt?
Link in bio.
Need that shirt.
Yeah.
Watch the whole video. Listen.
I don't even need your money.
Yeah, it's like I could give you a link and you would still have a problem checking out.
Yeah,
Like
you'd
you would
mess
have
it up
more
somehow.
problems.
Yeah.
I can't help you.
Thanks for watching my videos. Background noise, apparently.
Well,
Yeah.
I was going to buy a shirt, but it won't take my password.
Matt's like, I need your social.
Oh, we
Yeah.
got so many. It's better now. It's a Southern thing. We got so many crazy comments. We get people that would, and some of it was a lot of it's Facebook's fault, but they would be like, they click into a live video of ours and they couldn't get out, and they would be we would crack about. These were our favorite comments, and they would be like, "Help! I'm out stuck in this video.
Let me out
Let me
of
out of this
here."
stupid video." And they would just be commenting that, like, "How do I get out of here?"
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
trapped.
really?
Yeah.
SOS.
Yeah.
Full
It was like
panic
that. And they were
attack.
getting mad at us, like we trapped them.
Oh,
like,
man.
we kidnapped.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Dude, if I was watching that and I seen that comment, I would give them the most wrong instructions ever. I would make it so much worse.
Yeah.
Click the thumb thing 5 times.
It requires a donation.
There would be so many of that.
gotta
And it's
pay-
like
yes.
that's Facebook's issue. That's not. They would,
Yeah,
yeah.
you got to pay your way
paywall.
out of it.
Yep.
My favorite comments, though, for a little more positive flip, are the people that leave the timestamps to go to of what they're talking about.
On YouTube, it's great. Now
Yes.
they've got it timed to where when you're watching the video, if
Yeah.
you're watching it in vertical, but it's still just a normal horizontal landscape video, they'll have those pop up
Yeah.
in real time, like his comments. I love that.
Big fan of that.
Yeah,
Oh, it is doing that now. Yeah,
that's great.
What about the chapters on your video too?
You can add them, or it's
Yeah,
up to
if
the
you're- if
creator
you're
can
making-
make them,
yeah,
or
if you're
AI will
making
do it,
that-
and AI does a great job. I just let them do it.
Yeah, those are great.
Yeah. They do it on podcasts.
Does
now,
that
too.
affect
Yeah.
people's videos though?
Uh,
Watch time and stuff.
Watch time does, yes.
Yeah.
Big time.
If that intro is longer than 5 minutes, going to the first chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I get annoyed. I get
Normally,
annoyed with
normally
people
that first
doing
chapter is
intros
reserved
now.
for ad reads, so it's a pretty instant skip.
I've always told it's the thing I try to break. Wouldn't do bless your rank, but producers we had we first started the show would like want you to do so much setup for it, and I was just like, people just want to see you say whether you like or dislike whatever
Yeah.
thing is their favorite.
What
That's
about
all.
the creators that have these big, long, pre-made intros still that last like 30 seconds or something? Those are getting skipped.
Oh,
you
those
did all
are.
that work
Does
for
hit
nothing.
one of these right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to
You
be
did all
3
that work
seconds
for
max. It's got to be quick, but they probably spend a lot of money.
There'll be
on
a
that,
lot of
so they
B-roll
won't get a
footage
penny.
and stuff, making them look real cool and everything. You know, it's like,
I love golf YouTube, but the intros are too much.
They
Yeah.
playing highlight reels basically.
It's like, little clips of
not
like
necessary
key
anymore.
points of the video, and I'm like, I can just let me be
me watch the
surprised.
video.
Yeah.
people's attention
Drone
span
flyovers of the golf
is gone.
course.
Oh, it's getting fried.
It's gone.
It was already like getting worse with every generation, but then just the rise of short form vertical has just fried everybody else up the chain too.
Yep.
It's not great.
Surely there'll be some benefit from it.
We've yet to see.
I hope something.
AI.
'Cause, yeah, maybe.
I'm curious. Apparently, it is a huge thing in the corporate world. You know, we were talking about AI a while back, and doing this thing where you need to write a letter. Apparently, that's huge. And now
Yeah.
I feel like we've reached a point probably in the corporate world where you're just using AI to write a letter to somebody else who's going to use AI to
I'm
reply
not
back
saying
to you.
we've done this.
That's how they do it, bro. That's how they get you.
Yep.
Now
we
they're
may have used
Now
communicating.
they've already got it. AI's running businesses now already.
We may have used AI to persuade the IRS into giving us documents.
That is absolutely something you don't need to say on a microphone.
Yeah, put that out there.
And there's the feds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only we get
Just made it sound
demonetized,
more
they
professional.
getting all your money.
Good thing we don't put this out there for the public to see.
When I learned I was done with AI, I saw an Instagram reel. This guy was like, Chat GPT, tell me why I should go to the gym today. And I'm like, no. No.
I just saw a
wouldn't do
news
that.
headline about men falling in love with their AI girlfriends, and I didn't even click on it. I was like, I just knew.
Was you
I
afraid?
saw the movie
That's going
Her.
to put a virus
Hey,
on.
was
saw
you
her,
afraid
I'm not-
you'd catch feelings?
Do what?
Was you afraid you would catch feelings
I
if
was
you?
like, I don't need the. I know that I would, so I'm
Yeah.
going to click on it. And
I
find
got
out.
a soft spot for robots.
What's the name of that Joaquin Phoenix movie?
Her, yeah.
Her.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what's happening right now.
I'm more of a Ryan Gosling in that movie where he had that doll. What was,
That's what you want.
that's what was that called?
Physical.
Barbie?
Okay.
The Notebook?
No,
That's probably-
that was
well,
Rachel McAdams. She's
Elon
real.
Musk has got them iRobots
What's
running
that
around
movie
now.
called?
So
I want one of those so bad.
I saw a thing
Real
where
girl.
supposedly somebody
Real-
there's
real
somebody
girl?
like in a back room controlling those things.
Lars and
Don't
the real
care.
girl. That's Lars and the
Don't
real
care.
girl.
I want
That's it.
one.
Oh, yeah, I remember what you're talking
Yeah, he had
Elon
a
wants to
boy.
throw a sponsorship this way.
He was in love with that girl, man. She broke his heart, probably, right?
Was a spoiler? She's not a real girl,
Huh? No, she's made of rubber. She's
so she's not the real girl.
she is clearly not a real girl.
wasn't like a- it wasn't like
from the trailer.
Wasn't like a mannequin situation. Remember that movie?
No.
Not like that.
No,
Didn't
no,
come
no.
to life.
It never comes to life.
No,
only in his head.
Okay.
I think he's aware of it. He just don't care.
80s movies were the best.
You never seen that movie? Y'all gotta see that.
You ain't never seen Mannequin?
No. I'm saying you guys haven't ever
Lars?
seen. Yeah.
I ain't watching that.
Oh, it's good.
I'm going to sit down and rewatch Short Circuit, man.
It's good.
Give me them good
Short
80s
Circuit?
movies.
Yeah,
Dude, I watched Big the other night and it still holds up.
it's pretty good.
So good.
It is pretty
Wild.
good. I
Yeah.
still want one of those machine with a woman in it and stuff. The
Little genie thing?
yeah. I still love those because of that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, that Zoltar?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it had Zoltar in it. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, some of them's like a gypsy or something.
Oh, yeah, I've seen those. There used to be one at the steak restaurant in
Or Fred Flintstone.
The one that did the eggs in front of the thrift shop?
Why did he do that?
I don't know. Yabba dabba do.
It's fun though.
I got an egg for you.
Yeah, exactly what it was. Man, so glad you remember that. There's
Oh,
also,
I do. I tell people all the time. They're like, I remember the one with the chicken. I'm like, yeah, me too. But this was Fred Flintstone laying an egg.
giving out eggs
Bargaintown.
to you. It was
Bargaintown
Bargaintown.
had one.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yes. There was also some like phone booth or something you could get in, pay a quarter, and have a phone conversation with like Mickey Mouse or something.
What?
I may have been getting scammed by some homeless guy with a broken payphone.
No, I
Guys
don't
had
know
a
nothing
I've
tank
about
not
of
been
that.
able to find a recreation of that anywhere, but I vividly remember
That guy had
Yeah.
a tank of helium and was
exactly what it
tearing
was.
you up on
He was on
quarters.
the other end of a cardboard box with the
Yeah.
broken payphone sticking
He's
through
like,
it.
He was just
Hey,
on the other
bro.
side of the wall.
He's on. Hey, bro, you deposit $5, man.
Who you want to talk to, Bugs Bunny or Mickey Mouse? Me? Hold on. Oh, boy. Thanks for your quarter. I gotta go now.
That's pretty good.
That is top tier, Mickey.
It was.
That's why I'm Mickey Mouse for Halloween.
It's a good pull.
Yeah.
That's why. That's it.
Oh, yeah, because, in that, my daughters are
Your voice.
Minnie and Daisy. Yeah.
Makes
Can you do
sense.
going and getting the Mickey voice real quick?
Go on now, get.
Yes.
That's solid.
Pretty good.
That's solid.
I like to throw it out when I'm at Disney World real loud. Ooh. I like if to kind of throw my voice.
Oh, he's coming.
Yeah, and that Mickey don't even talk.
What is up with these lines?
He's not gonna be able to quit now.
Fire. All right.
Yeah.
So I have a.
It's so good. We're gonna get hit with a copyright thing.
Yeah, there it is. You don't mess with Disney.
Yeah, Walt's
do
on
not.
us now.
You don't mess with them. That
Nah,
was
Sniper's
Steamboat
about to take
Willie,
you
if
out.
anybody was wondering. That was public domain, Mickey.
Yep.
Oh, that's black and white, Mickey. This is from, Mental Floss posted it, but they are borrowing it from Coupon Birds.
Oh, I love that website.
This is, they have identified 35,000 tourist vacations across the United States, and they have determined which are the biggest, the most overpriced. So not necessarily overrated, but
Vacations.
the most overpriced tourist attraction
Oh.
in each state.
Ooh.
Oh, boy.
I like that you start with a list on paper, and now you're just
This is it. Yeah. I love this.
He's like, I'm getting all my material from paper now.
Yep.
Ain't nothing wrong with.
Look at you. There's a vibe here in this set.
Yeah.
And I feel like when you throw down this iPad right here, you
I'll be
kill it.
honest.
and ain't used it the first time.
I'll be honest. I didn't mean to leave it sitting there.
I don't even know what
been
it's for. What is it? Are you watching TV on that thing?
Ideas, man.
he
like
just
a
likes to look at
teleprompter?
himself in the screen.
That's
It's
exactly
on
it. It's on
selfie.
camera.
It's on selfie mode. I'm like,
He's live streaming, leaking the pod.
If I could get,
yeah.
I wonder why we couldn't
I'm
get a
selling-
Patreon. Now I know.
I know. I got a Patreon full
Yeah.
of behind the scenes. It's the Eric director's cut.
gonna do,
It's just me.
which is also to blend these things in. I think we need to get some like macrame covers for this thing to really give it.
Buddy, I'm down.
Pretty soon, I want mine to look like a candy cane.
For Christmas coming up, Christmas episode, look out. I think that might be the first time we have a guest on the podcast. I think we've talked about
Yeah,
a
buddy.
certain somebody from
I know.
up north.
Yeah.
Justin Trudeau,
Mm-hmm.
Prime Minister of Canada.
Yep. Josh Groban.
I would love to have Michael Bublé
Oh, buddy.
yeah.
He's a funny guy.
Is
Yeah.
he?
Yeah.
Oh
Is
yeah.
he?
He's got a good sense of humor.
Yeah.
It
Seems like a
is
genuine
surprising.
dude.
It is
Yeah.
surprising, but he does seem like a very chill dude. It's pretty
I bet
funny.
he's no John Mayer.
No.
Well, isn't like the running theme about John Mayer that he's actually the worst?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
is
hear
he?
that, but my John Mayer
He seems pretty funny.
seems
to me.
I remember my favorite version of John Mayer is Chill John Mayer that was on the Chappelle Show.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the John Mayer I like.
He'll forever be that in my heart.
Yeah, me too.
He just rips guitars.
That's my Kanye too. Is that version of Kanye?
Yeah. There's a lot
Not the
of
13
versions. There's a lot of
after
versions.
that.
Yeah.
There are a lot.
A lot of wives.
Anything post 2011 Kanye, I don't like to associate with.
Well, yeah, that's good.
Lots of silicone in that man's
Smart.
life.
That's a good plan. Good plan. Silicone.
Hey, let's get into
Oh
it.
boy, we got. You want to take a guess at Alabama's
I'm
I don't
most
remember what we're talking about.
overpriced, right?
most
Overpriced, right?
overpriced tourist attraction in every state, and these are big name ones. This is not like
Do we have
You know,
tourist attract?
I mean, I'm thinking
it's
Basin
not really.
Rocket
Don't think of it
Center.
as a tourist trap because I would say that these are.
Attraction.
Yeah, it's just like they're charging way too much for this thing.
Alabama
Talladega.
Adventure.
No.
no, that's pretty cheap actually.
Nobody's going there.
Talladega or Barber.
No, for Alabama, it's the Space and Rocket Center.
Nailed it.
Dang.
Yeah, up in Huntsville, which I have not. I don't remember tickets. It's been a while since I've been there.
Somebody
But,
timestamped me getting that ride originally. Just throw it out there.
they have Dollywood for Tennessee, which I
Overpriced.
feel like
Dollywood's
was a
pretty
good
pricey,
deal
yeah.
for what Dollywood has.
Yeah.
You
I feel like
could've
that
put the whole
Titanic
city
attraction
of
was pretty
Gatlinburg
overpriced.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. Honestly, maybe that's what they should have done.
They didn't have our math calculations for Gatlinburg when they made that list.
Yeah.
Nobody's got them.
That's
have y'all
what it
been to
is.
Dollywood lately?
I've never
The
been
wife
to
has.
Dollywood. I went
Yeah.
one
Don't y'all
time,
go to Gatlinburg fairly regularly?
somewhat, but I've never been to
You gotta
Dollywood.
go.
I hate Pigeon Forge. That being said,
Yeah.
I
Well,
hate it.
this you don't feel like you're in. It's a good amusement park.
Well, I went there one time and it was like off season. It was like a car show or something.
Yeah, well, that's every weekend just about in
But
Gatlinburg.
it is now.
My
yeah.
God.
But there was
Pancakes
no
and
like there
cars.
was nothing like the park wasn't open. I don't think. Other than that.
It's
I've never been to
questionable.
Dollywood either. It's okay.
It is pricey, but for Georgia, it's the Georgia Aquarium, which is very cool.
Worth
but
it.
it is pricey.
I would
We bought a
say
season pass.
Probably one of those that is you're gonna go twice in the year. You might as well.
Yep.
that World of Coke seems like a drastic waste of money.
It's a giant advertisement for Coke. Why am I paying for it at all?
Yeah. I pay for it just to go watch people drink those nasty Cokes in there.
Do you remember back in the day when you would go into Georgia and stop at the Georgia Rest Center, you could get like a little cup of Coke for free? I'm not making that up, right? Do you remember
No,
that?
you're not making that up.
Yeah.
But I did. I just now got that back in my brain.
Yeah.
When you said
that was
it.
awesome. As a kid, go in there and they would give you this little bit. It was like a Dixie cup
Yeah.
size. I thought it was the coolest
Why
thing
they do that?
because
Coke.
Well,
Georgia Coke, they're proud of it.
Pepsi's there too, right?
We should give you like a cup of like Dreamland barbecue sauce when you come into Alabama. You got to drink it.
Yeah.
You got to
It's
drink
right
it.
in front of us, right
No,
now.
no
this.
bread.
It's not a rest stop. It's actually just state troopers lined up on the
Give me
highways.
shots of barbecue
Yeah.
sauce.
Speed trap. No, sir. It's a sauce
No.
trap.
Yeah.
chug, chug, chug.
You're too saucy to drive.
They have Magic
Too
Kingdom
sauced.
Park in Disney World as Florida's most overpriced attraction.
They got
Which
what?
one?
Magic Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom
Bro.
specifically?
Yes, yeah. Of all the parks, they have that one.
I've been there. It doesn't seem overpriced at all to me. It's very expensive,
But totally worth it.
but it's very awesome.
If you've never been before and you don't plan ahead, I can see how you would think that because you might end up riding just 4 things all day long if you didn't plan it out.
Oh, yeah.
you got to be smart.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got to get there early.
That road
You got to have
drop.
a plan. And you better
Yeah.
have that app where you're looking at times and everything else.
Otherwise, you're going to show up and just ride Dumbo or something, man.
Yeah.
Well,
That's the
Disney
way.
sucks. You rode Dumbo 4 times.
Yeah. When Magic
Magic
Carpet's over there
Carpet.
too, you could have mixed it up a little bit.
You could have, yes.
Or Astro Orbiter, man.
Yeah, dude.
There's 3 of those in the park.
You ride it at nighttime.
people
Real
mover.
cool.
Oh, people, my favorite.
What?
The people.
I get so mad when there's a line for that.
Yeah, me too.
The people mover in that space area?
Yep.
Oh,
Tomorrowland.
It just whips you around, and it's just
It is so pleasant.
Yes, it is. It's
It's just got a little bit of breeze on you.
Yep.
You're exhausted, hot,
it's just
wore
a seat.
out.
Wish
It
y'all go
moves,
during the
gives you
summer.
breeze. I wish they let you eat and drink on it.
Y'all
I
can normally
wouldn't-
go like spring, summer when it's really
I've
hot.
only been once. It was November.
Little hack for you. Go in January.
Do
Really?
you go in January?
Yeah.
We tried to go. We went February one time thinking it would be dead. Wrong.
I don't
We
think there
went-
is a dead time.
We went
Summer
the
is gotten dead now.
Really?
the week before Thanksgiving, and it was crowded, but
comparatively.
We went.
and I don't have anything to compare it to, but it wasn't like miserable.
We normally get there on like New Year's Day and stay for a week, and it's that perfect medium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also the temperatures, perfect.
Are they still doing the Christmas parade and everything? There?
Yeah.
It's incredible,
Yeah, it is.
incredible.
What is Mississippi's?
Oh, that's gonna
Some
be
random barbecue pit.
The casinos or something.
Yeah.
Elvis Presley's birthplace and museum,
Oh,
which would be in Tupelo.
The last time I went there, it was nothing but his house.
That's I thought it was really small. Maybe you have
It's
to
like
pay.
$100, and you get like the whole.
I think you're talking
VIP
about Graceland.
tour.
yeah, that's Memphis.
No. That's because Tennessee's is
yeah.
Dollywood. It's the
No, I'm saying I
birthplace
think he's talking about Graceland,
as what?
costing $100 and all that to go through.
That's
You're
got to
right.
be Graceland.
Yeah.
Graceland is expensive. Yeah.
yeah, I would like to go there.
You got to pay extra to do like see the plane
That's like the VIP
on top of
package.
everything else.
Or
Yeah.
they didn't call it the VIP. The was it TCB package?
Oh yeah,
You really just want to
the
see the
hunk of
house.
burning love.
And there's just a
Yeah.
few rooms in the house. They're like, this is wild, like the jungle room.
how
Jungle
small
Room's
does
dope.
how small
It
does
is.
that?
It's so sick.
Everyone needs to see the jungle room in
Yes.
person once in their life.
Yes.
Yeah, probably got a smell to it.
It's gotten out, but I imagine that it did.
Oh,
I imagine
man.
it was
Like,
quite
you
strong.
you step in there and you just instantly feel like, some wild things were
Oh,
happening down in
man.
that little pit right
You
there.
could-
Oh yeah.
I bet. Yeah, that thing's got ghosts that are all right in there.
Oh, there's still $5
They
bags
just
of
can't find
powder
their way
floating
out.
in there.
yeah,
There's
there's
just
I'd be asking for the Nicolas Cage package. I want to go to his room.
Oh,
Graceland seems real small now, doesn't it? Since everyone's houses are so big now.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I was like, "Oh my god, that's an enormous mansion."
Now I got everyday people living
Now
in
it's a
houses
house in the
bigger.
corner.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I will agree with this when they got the Space Center Houston on here. I went there thinking it was going to be incredible, and it was insanely overpriced for
Really,
getting basically nothing.
they got something against space on this thing.
They really do. Silver Dollar City in Missouri. You got a lot of aquariums that pop up on here. The Ark Encounter in Kentucky. I've not been to that, but apparently
They
that's
didn't put
Well-
anything Branson, Missouri on there. Wow,
Silver Dollar City's Branson, right?
is it?
Isn't that Branson?
Is that an attraction in Branson?
I've never been to Branson.
Not a big Missouri guy
I
myself.
will probably never go to Branson.
No. The Ark Encounter is definitely overpriced.
How much was that?
I don't even remember. We went
What is that?
when we first got married. So it was like 2016. It had just opened.
What is it?
You just walk through this big replica of the Ark, and you're just looking at like basic museum.
Oh,
exhibits.
Noah's Ark.
Yeah. It's like it's not even like
What arc were you?
Arch. I had Arch in
you
my
didn't
head.
throw it in.
I was thinking Missouri.
it's not even that fun to
Not
me because
Missouri, yes.
you're just standing
St.
there
Louis.
reading.
I got you.
You're reading stuff the whole
Which
time.
is ironically
Yeah.
in Missouri.
Like why they did this on this part of the Ark and all this, and I'm like, is it over yet? The best part is the petting zoo.
That should be
animals
free.
they have.
You would think the whole
Two
thing
of
would be a
each.
petting zoo, wouldn't you?
Huh?
You would think the entire thing would be a petting zoo.
Yeah.
That probably would have been a better business model.
No animals indoors. Incredibly ironic, right?
Yeah.
We
Bet
don't,
you wasn't even no water.
we don't
around
want
it
to
neither,
get this
was there?
ark stinky.
No, they do not.
They at least have it on the water.
It's in like a little
They built a
pretend
pond
moat.
around it.
Yeah.
That's what's left of the flood.
It's like Goby's Pond up here.
It still seeps out of the wood. That's the
Catfish
actual ark.
pond. There's some baseball. The Comerica Park, the Tigers play. Fenway Park
What?
and T-Mobile Park.
Fenway in Boston makes a lot of sense.
Mississippi's is T-Mobile store down on.
Right outside of Jackson.
Oh,
Turn right off of I-20.
yeah. This is the Hershey's World in Pennsylvania is on here, which is wild because I remember doing that as a kid for free. You could go to the visitor center
Oh, really?
and ride
Where
that
at?
little roller like there's slow
the-
ride.
Well, they got in
Hershey,
DC.
Hershey, Pennsylvania, and then you get a free candy bar when it's over.
Well,
You
they got
take the
in
Hershey
DC
Highway
right
there?
DC is
Air and Space Museum.
they don't really have one specifically for DC.
Everything.
They've got the National Aquarium,
The White House.
and then Colonial Williamsburg. Those are close.
The ride there.
Everything's. I mean, there's a lot of free stuff in DC. All the Smithsonian museums are free, and
I think you got to buy like a day pass or something like that.
for Smithsonian now,
I think for like you do, they call it like the Capitol Hill tour or something like that, and
you
it's
got
got all
scammed.
of the museums, Air and Space.
did they make you pay to see Lincoln?
Monument? I'm not sure. Honestly.
I think you got
I got to do a
scammed.
little bit more research on it. We hadn't been yet.
I'm
They
curious what.
might be charging now, but back
Who was your tour guide?
We ain't got one. Y'all want to come?
I remember going because it's a great place to go for a pretty cheap vacation, and you can ride. They have a great subway system. You can stay outside the city and ride the subway right up into Arlington or right to the Smithsonian like area where all the museums are. Mm-hmm. It's cool.
Just curious, what's Illinois?
Illinois is the Shed Aquarium. They really don't like aquariums.
They don't like anything.
Yeah, they got real prejudice on aquariums there.
The only reason
This
I was
is a
asking,
list
we
from
went.
somebody that's never been to any of these things.
I think it's just people. You got people that just don't like aquariums. I think that just like, oh, it's just fish. What do you think the aquarium was?
I was curious if it was going to be the Sears Tower or
It's
not.
a water zoo.
Sears Tower.
Oh, that's sick though.
What's New York?
Yeah, we went into Sears Tower. It was cool, but that was 20-something years ago. That was that road trip I was talking about with the Atlas.
Where you can like lean down and like do like the Ferris Bueller thing where you're like leaning up against the glass, and it actually has like an overwalk, which I would not go on because that's immediate panic.
Oh God, yeah.
No, thank you.
That didn't exist when we went. We didn't.
I'll do it.
No.
I'll probably do it too.
Just right out in the middle of it. Watch everybody scatter.
What? Hey, watch your step.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right.
That's
He
good
said,
stuff.
"What's New York's?"
Yeah. I thought that's what you were looking.
Oh,
Appreciate you.
One World Observatory.
That's what I was afraid of.
I haven't been in that either. Yeah, there's a lot of observatories there. They're all very expensive, and you're really just like on top of a building.
Yeah.
And a lot of them have done that glass thing now,
Yep.
which is like if you're scared of heights, then
Don't do it.
you're wasting your money there. You're not going to enjoy that. It won't be fun.
Well, I mean,
And the
why
higher
are
up
you
you
up
go,
there if you're afraid of heights?
the higher up you go, the more chance of the wind and everything is just going to be nasty, and you're not even going to be able to stand out there. You're going to be miserable walking out on that ledge, looking out over the city. You're going to be up there for like 3 seconds and like, let me go back in. It's like that. It's like this hurts. Yeah, I won't go back in. It's like that.
Yeah.
Doing it Christmas time, just freezing.
That's exactly when we did it at Thanksgiving, and it was just awful.
I think that's what we're going to do.
30 Rockland was the best one because it wasn't that high and it was a lot bigger and it had a good view. But Empire State Building was just like that, miserable. Wind and you're up too high and you're just like, I just want to go back inside. This sucks.
And too scary.
Too much. Yeah.
I don't do heights, especially where it looks like I can fall.
I'm very, very afraid of heights, but I'm kind of okay if I'm enclosed.
If I'm on like a platform, it's not as bad. Like if I'm
long
on
as the
like
platform has
unsturdy
walls.
ground height, I'm out.
See, I
If
saw
I'm-
somebody.
if I've got space
I
for
don't
my
want to
feet to
be
be
on a rock or
planted,
something, a very high rock.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
I can't remember where it was at, but it was at one of the skyscrapers. The dude cracked the glass that you stand on to like look down. I'm like, that right there. That's why. No thank you.
Did he die?
No.
You're fine.
How did
then.
he just walk on it or did he jump on it?
He jumped. Yeah.
Well, see, I mean, that's on him. Did it bust? No, you're all right.
Could have.
He could have fell to his death.
You're a pessimist, huh?
Somebody broke one of them panels, that thing in Gatlinburg with that you walk across, the sky bridge thing.
Really?
Yeah, I remember that was a thing.
I think I heard a kid did like a baseball slide on it and broke it.
Oh, I did see that video.
I think that's what happened, right? Maybe I just had in my head that's what happened.
Maybe you were walking across it and got the idea to do a baseball slide.
He heard he was going to Dollywood later. He got excited.
Yeah.
He didn't know that it was the most overpriced
He might have
attraction in the
dropped
state
one
of
of
Tennessee.
those Fanny Farkle corn dogs on it.
He's trying to save it. Mm-hmm. That's worth saving.
Yeah, it is. For sure.
Man, what I wouldn't do for a Fanny Farkle footlong right now.
Boy, if we just all had
That's
one
a
sitting
mouthful,
here.
ain't it?
It is. Yeah, more ways than
We
one.
could have some condiments
Triple
on
F.
it. Some community condiments in the ashtray full of mustard.
Yes.
Man, just dip.
Hey,
I wouldn't care if y'all double dipped. to
You
be
wouldn't
honest.
eat that if you knew what was in it.
No, you wouldn't.
looks like a black
I don't
lab.
think Fanny knows what's in it.
That was cooked in vegetable, little boy. Don't you know? It's bad
I
for
don't
you.
even have a guess of what's in a corn dog, but I don't care.
Corn and dogs.
What else do you need to know? It's right there in the name.
Exactly.
Ingredients.
Delicious.
Oh, yes, corn dog.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Corn, comma, dog.
Well,
I figured it'd be a hyphen.
No, it's just, that's wild.
corned dog.
Corn dog.
Corned dog.
That's a fancy one.
All right.
Like corn to beef.
Well, there you go. Hope you enjoy this episode of
Nasty.
Hoot'n and Holler'n. If you like this one, there's plenty more where you found it. Make sure you subscribe to wherever you just found this, and then drop us a rating if you haven't yet. We've got a perfect rating on Apple. Go in there and mess
Let's
that
go.
up if you want.
Yeah.
And I just noticed this other day we've got an almost perfect rating on Spotify. Someone did.
4.9.
Yeah, somebody did give us one lower.
I bet it's the people that did it to us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll find you.
Don't worry.
We know who you
We'll
are.
find you. But yeah, thank you for sticking around, watch another one. Take care. God bless. Tell your mom and them we said.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Turkey Day.
Yeah, that's coming up
Gobble, gobble.
at this
Gobble,
point in the
gobble.
future.
Tell your mama gobble.
Your mama's a gobbler.
Ooh, whoa. No.
Cut it.
She's a jive turkey.
I don't know if that's better.
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on. Worse. Who else do you? All right, who else do you want to offend? Yeah. Go on, now get.